Thank you very much. That was very sweet. Everybody in the crowd has been so nice tonight. I've been watching, and hey, I'm Chris. I've been trying to pump myself up, but I'm in the worst possible mood, and hope you don't mind me talking about it for a couple minutes. I had to terminate a friendship, and I don't know if you've done this, but it's painful. And I was so excited. My friend Billy was coming to town this week. I've known him for years, thought I knew him for years, and we're hanging out, chewing the fat, and I brought up President Trump's, aggressive immigration ban, and to my surprise, Billy said he's all for it, and I was like, whoa, Billy, what are you really saying? He was like, yeah, he's like, I think illegal immigrants have ruined this country. I was like, whoa, come on. Billy, don't joke about this. I was like, I'm not joking. They steal, they rape, they murder. I could have had to take a stand. I said, by God, Billy, wounded bear, I don't know how you talk on the reservation, but here in the liberal bubble, we cherish our rich history of immigration. Illegal or not. Tired of this hate talk. I feel like our country has really fallen on dark days now. And I remember a time, I'm older, I remember a time when this country was filled with hope. Y'all are so young and beautiful. Is anybody here even old enough to remember Bernie Sanders? Yeah, a couple people, yeah. He's an older fella. It was a long time ago. It was almost a year now. But yeah, he had crazy white hair and a rumpled suit, like he was traveling everywhere by speedboat. Get out the good word. Everything in the future is free. And that was destroyed, of course, by reality, the Hillary machine. And don't get me wrong, I'm with her, you're with her, we're all with her now. I don't have anything bad to say. I think Hillary gave us decades of brilliant public service. She penned an international bestseller. Got away with several murders. She's an icon. I think she's a real role model, for girls and women in this country. She showed them last year that women can be almost anything. So close. I think it's great. I thought you were coming at me. No, I'm a friend of women. I'm an ally. Don't get upset. No, I'm from the great state of Texas. Yep. Thank you. No, I know. I've been outraged for years over our record on reproductive rights, and now it's a national fight. I hope you're paying attention. Planned Parenthood's going away, but I have a solution in my home state that makes sense. I think makes both sides happy, brings everybody together. All we have to do, y'all, is rename abortions. Okay? Let's just call them fun-size executions. It's adorable, right? Just take capital punishment and make it lowercase. Let's do it for the kids, to the kids. Let's take care of the kids. Yeah, I'm sorry. So much doom and gloom politics. So we talk about love. Anybody in love? Yeah, it's awful, right? Yeah, I'm in a relationship, like most relationships, not going well. Keep having the same fights, too lazy to get out of it though. My girlfriend, she's always pinging on me, get in shape. I tell her, I'm in shape, I've chosen pair. I'm home. And I know it's not just the shape of my body that's bothering her, it's also the texture. Yeah, it's hard to know where the carpet ends and the carpet begins. We have a... Go ahead, you can come out. She's not there? Oh, I thought I heard her finishing. It's very strange. She's washing her hands. Thank you. I'm getting updates from the audience. When she's all dry, let me know, because I don't want to scare her. I don't think she's enjoying the show. Okay, come on out. Come on out. Don't worry, we're not talking about the stuff in the newspapers anymore. We're talking about... Very good. Nope, turns out I was wrong. Turns out we are on the same page. I think you'll enjoy this. It's my girlfriend. It's the wrong kind of distraction. My girlfriend and I, we have trouble communicating. There's a language barrier because she is a stickler for grammar. And has dated a nightmare like this. I'm not the world's strongest speller, and proper pronunciation always been my Achilles heel. So it's just difficult for me to. Yeah, and it makes dirty talk nigh impossible. I tried tonight. I nuzzled up behind her in the kitchen. I was like, "Ooh, baby, I want to fuck you so bad." She pulled away. So I corrected my grammar. I said, "Baby, I want to fuck you so poorly." Please, ma'am. We've been together a year now. We did the internet dating. We met online. Anybody else doing a couple? Just me and her. Okay. No, we met on one of these dating websites. It was called Backpage.com. Best parts of it, the feds have shut down now, which is a shame. It's a great place to meet people. This guy's in hysterics because he knows now that my girlfriend is a prostitute. And that's just as, it's just as difficult. Thank you. Thank you. I'll wait for you to finish. Just my dumb life. No, it's just as difficult to date a working girl as you might imagine. I have the toughest time when she gets home, from work late at night, exhausted. That's good. And I'll massage her feet, which is, I guess it's stupid. It's the only part that's not sore, but it's a gesture. Sometimes the shoes are tight. And then, we'll lay down and I'll spoon my girlfriend to sleep. And often in her sleep, she'll fart. And, very often, those farts smell like cologne. The guys at the bar got silent because they're like, wait a minute. When I deceive my loved ones and go out and spend my time with the lady of the night, I don't douse my genitals with cologne. No, that smell, it's coming from their wrists. It's okay. You should feel really good about yourself if you don't get that one yet. I feel good for you. And people don't like it. You didn't like it. And that's fine. I'm going to keep telling it. I stand by that joke. I really believe, I believe that is the sweetest, most tender anal fisting joke you're going to get in the Bay Area for sure. I need to leave, but you have to, look, I don't want to focus on the negative all the time. These are dark days for our country. I don't want to say, look, we're doing a great job as a society, not thinking about what's happening in Syria. We were just talking about it for a minute last week. Ground troops now and bombs, who cares? But I do, it's tough. You can't think about this stuff all the time. But I'm a Navy veteran, and I have very strong feelings for our men and women in uniform. And my best friend in the whole world, Tommy, was a career Army. He did 4 tours in Afghanistan. And please stay with me. It's dark, but it's a triumph of the human spirit, happy ending and all that. But my friend Tommy in his 4th tour got both of his arms blown off. And came back to the States, and after about a year of arduous rehab, he finally learned to use his legs and his feet and his toes to put a rifle in his mouth and pull the trigger. So a happy ending, right? You have any idea how hard that is to do? Good for him. And it as eloquently as Tommy did in his suicide note. Tommy wrote, "Just because I'm capable of living," I don't know what the note said, he wrote it with his feet. They didn't like it, Tommy. Thank you very much for listening. I love you. My name's Chris Conatser.
Oh man, make it loud for Chris Conatser, guys.